request to do Jennifer Lopez's and Ben Affleck's reading, and I am a fan of both. Okay, I wish them well. I do every reading with love and light, just like how I done Johnny Depp's. And I would have to say I'm pretty accurate when it comes to predicting the future of others, except for myself. Go figure, right? But let's see. I'm going to start with the energy between the both of them. And then I'm going to do JLo's energy on how she feels with Ben. And then I'm going to do Ben Affleck's. Okay? So I will say there is a real strong amount of care and connection between the both of them. Okay, they reminisce. I think they're really enjoying the second chapter of this connection. I do feel he truly cares for her, and she cares for him. But there will be a level of healing that does need to be done between the two of them in order for this to go and continue a healthy marriage. Now with Jennifer, I do see the first card that came up was the woman holding a coin, which tells me that, yes, I'm not saying she doesn't love Ben Affleck. I think she just gets high off of the opportunities that this relationship is bringing her. The attention, the opportunities with money. You know, whenever she steps into a relationship, I do have to say her goal is always, how can this relationship make me look better in public? What opportunities can this bring me? You know, as much as she may say I'm all about family, and I ain't doubting that, but it's kind of obvious, okay? She's really getting the high and the adrenaline off of the paparazzis, the attention that this relationship's causing, and it's kind of like an exterior that is just a band-aid over the real problem, if that makes sense. So there is a certain amount of appreciation she does have for this relationship and him. As you see, you could see this person is holding one beautiful, healthy flower, but look at behind her. Okay, there's some very beautiful flowers, but the rest are dying because there's a certain amount of level that she needs to heal. Okay, this is telling me she does have appreciation, but she's not realizing at the same time that she has to heal. And that may cause issues down the line, okay? She's avoiding a storm, and that goes to this, okay? This would be the third card that came up with her. You know, she's avoiding the storm that may come down the road, down the line, being married to Ben Affleck, okay? Because she's resisting this change, she's resisting the truth, and I'm afraid that this might hurt her relationship. I hope it doesn't. Now let's look at him. He carries so much insecurity. I mean, you could see it. Okay, I like Ben Affleck. I think he's handsome. I do have to say he came up as the man holding the coin too. Okay, I do feel that he is also having the mindset of maybe the opportunities that of being with Jennifer Lopez again might bring him. Okay, because let's be honest. I mean, has he been in any movies? Like, any popular movies? I mean, we know of Jennifer Garner and all that, but like, I feel like it's been a while since he really made a really, really good movie. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I feel like you never heard from him. You haven't heard from him like the way we've heard about him through JLo. But there is a lack of insecurity that is laying in his root chakra. Now we know he's fighting addiction problems, and you know, he's fighting those demons every day. And he said it clear. The pressure of the paparazzi, the pressure of the limelight, and all that puts pressure. He doesn't handle pressure well. And I'm afraid that eventually we're going to see this unfold, okay? Something that looks like victory, right? The relationship itself, it's going to come crashing. It's just a matter of when, okay? So that's the energy of Ben Affleck. Does he care for her? I'm going to look a little deeper. I do feel he does, okay? I think he wants this to be a successful marriage. He's all about his children, and he cares about his children, but I do feel he's going to get to a point where he's not going to be able to handle it. Okay, and things do need to slow down on the outside, people looking in, and I'm afraid it's just not. Okay, let's see. Happy family. I do see happy family. Okay. So I do see a sense of jealousy that may be coming from Ben Affleck. I do see envy. I think eventually it might turn into even more insecurity because maybe, I think that there's going to be a certain amount of disconnect because of what attention this relationship is bringing. Okay, and I do see that maybe people are going to talk down about him, make fun of him, and he doesn't really handle those things well. Now, the desire is to have this happy family, okay, but what's going to block this is the angel of strength, okay. With all these demons, addictions, and then Jennifer Lopez's side, her energy, it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a real challenge. What's in the future for both of them? What's ahead for JLO and Ben Affleck? So I'm seeing in 2 years. Okay. Now this is the energy of now. Energy could always change, but I will give it up to even most 2 years. Okay. I think in the middle of next year we might start hearing little problems happening. Okay, people around them are not happy with them two getting back together. Um, Okay, so there is going to be some strategy and goals. I do feel down the road that they will be getting help from outsiders to kind of like keep this relationship solid. I do feel that there's going to be a lot of things behind closed doors that we may not know of. It may seem like all sunshine and rainbows from the outside, okay? They think they can magically put a band-aid on something, but it's going to take this to keep it going, if that makes sense. Okay, I think that here's what I say. I think if they both recognize what they need to do in order to keep this relationship going, it can go. But unfortunately, JLo is all about attention. She has a certain amount of attachment to what this is bringing her. And like I said, she hasn't healed from any of her past relationships. Okay, it's really all about this. Okay, the control of keeping this going. And I do see him slacking. He's going to be slacking. He may fall back eventually with his addictions, and it's going to cause financial problems. Interesting. A thinking woman and a thinking man. J-Lo's energy and Ben Affleck's energy. Look at that. Okay? The energy is about trying to keep this moving, okay? And the angel of balance, it's going to take two of them. It's going to take balance and understanding and healing. Okay, I'm going to look into my relationship cards to see what's down the line and then leave it as that. So the main thing is we're going to keep an eye in the next up to 2 years. I think in the middle of the year, around Christmas time, we're going to start hearing about things going on behind closed doors. You're going to see his pressure start to crack. I wouldn't be surprised. It's around Christmas time. It's around Christmas time. He's going to start to crack a little bit. And I'm going to tell you, Jennifer Garner is not happy. You can see she's a real respectful energy, and I'm reading off of her energy. Okay, I'm not doing a reading on her with my cards, but it's going to start to affect the children, and she's going to be afraid of that. I don't know. Something with flirting on Ben Affleck's part. I think that is telling me that the pressure is going to start to crack. Okay, there's some type of codependency with him falling back to like his addictions, and it could be even with the gambling because there's going to be some type of finance restrictions on his end. I heard they have no prenup. Oh my god, what's wrong with her? Yeah, they're gonna have to. Okay, so it's talking about right now retreat, new love, honeymoon phase. And there's going to be a certain amount of level where she needs to let go of control issues. She is going to get to a point where she's not going to be able to control this. Okay, it's all going to be sunshine and rainbows in front of the world.